today we'll discuss this problem number 933 in LeetCode. Number of recent calls. Uh, now, you have a class given. You have to implement a class. Sorry, you have to implement a class which counts the number of recent requests within a certain time frame. So you have a function within that. Okay. So function adds a new time, adds a new request at time t, which t represents some time in milliseconds, and returns a number of requests that has happened in the past 300 milliseconds, including the new request. So basically, it will be like inclusive of these two. We have to find out how many requests have happened. Now it says that the pings are like strictly increasing. Okay, so we have an increasing sequence of pings. So we can take an example and see like it initializes the recent counter, and then ping comes with a time attached to it. Okay, so this the second ping comes with another time in millisecond. Similarly, 3000 1 millisecond, 3002 milliseconds. Now the output is this. Now we can go to the explanation and see what is happening here. So we have to find out what the so for the first one the range is this. So of course there is only one request, so one count is one. And the second after the second thing we have this is the range. So the count is two. Okay, there's two are there in the range. And then we have this next coming in timestamp. So then the range becomes this. Okay, so basically 3001 minus 3000 to 3001. Okay, so which gives you 1 to 3000. So we have three counts, three such values which are in the range. Uh, so this is count 3, count equal to 3. And the next one is you have 3002. Now in this case, if you have the starting, the range is 2 and 3002. So we have to skip the first one. So this is the timestamp. So now the remaining is 3. This is what you have to do here in this function. Now the total number of uh, the timestamp can be of the order of 10 to a 9, and it is strictly increasing. I already mentioned. Almost like at most to 10 per 4 calls will be made to this. Okay, so we can see that the time sequence can be a lot large list of sequence timestamps, and so many calls will be made. So we have to come up with a strategy so that we can handle these numbers. Now, if you look at solutions, you'll see that mostly people are doing is they have uh, like counted it, skipped the values less than that, and counted it sequentially. Now, the program will run because it's an easy problem. There's no limitations to like it's not strictly limited to use optimized methods. But we should think as a learner, we should think about how can we improve our solution. So that problem, that solution I'm not discussing. This is a very just simple loop and count the values in the range. So what we'll do is we initialize the array, the timestamps array, and then we have the current index. We require the current index to keep track of what value we are reaching out, like reaching to, while searching for like we basically to keep the topmost value of the range we are looking for a solution to. So when a timestamp comes in, when a ping request comes in, we just add the timestamp into the array and like increment the current index. And then we have to find out the first valid index, means the range, this invalid index we have to find out. So how do we do that? So we know like since it's sorted, like it's strictly increasing, so we can use binary search. Okay. Um, Nothing else comes to my mind other than this currently. Now, what we can do is we can search for this in like this uh, index, like this value where this index, which index does it belong to, using the binary search. So we provide this value to this binary search function, and this is how we write the final binary search for this. Basically, we have to find out the first value. So we keep looking towards the left side. All right. So if the target is the target what we are searching is t minus 3000. So if the value of that is more than this one, so we have to keep looking towards the left. Else we start the move the left pointer towards the right. Now at the end, when the while loop ends, like when left and right like both become equal, so at that time, like we can do have returned right also. All right. So we are returning left here. So we get the first index where the value like exceeds the this value. All right, and exceeds are equal to this value. So and then we find the difference of the index. Now this will give us the count. How many timestamps belong to this range? All right. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.